Well, when someone in Norfolk needs to go to the hospital for a mental health concern, the sheriff's office has been the agency to answer the call. But starting next week, or this week rather, that won't be protocol. It's all coming down to a change in funding. 10 of your side's Aaron Kelly's in the newsroom with more on this story tonight. Aaron?
Sheriff Bob McCabe says he recently went through a cut of nearly 40 deputies, and now transports are the job of the police department. We are working to find out what this means for those officers and how it will impact their day-to-day work. When someone in Norfolk needs to go to the hospital with a mental health concern, 2 sheriff's deputies have been required to escort them there.
And what it entails is, really pulling a couple of deputies away from their primary duties, working at the jail, to transport people either locally or as far away as Northern Virginia, Southwest Virginia, sometimes overnight trips.
The trips can take hours. For years, the sheriff's office has handled the transports, even though according to the sheriff, state code says it's a police department duty. Last year, the agency worked nearly 400 calls.
To me, it made more sense from a public safety perspective to send a couple of deputies from the jail than it is to take 2 policemen out of their sector in the community that are answering calls for service away for 3 or 4 hours. And so that's why we've always, been happy to do that.
Sheriff Bob McCabe says the population of the jail has gone down, and a state funding formula looks at those numbers. That meant he lost 37 deputies originally assigned to work for emergency overcrowding. This summer, McCabe told Norfolk Police they would have to take over the transports.
We would love to be able to keep doing it if we had the deputies to do it. So hopefully it's going to be a smooth transition.
McCabe says his deputies will still handle transports 100 miles away or more. And McCabe says he's talked to the chief and plans to talk to state and city leaders about this issue. Now, in Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, and Hampton, the police departments are mostly responsible for these transports. In Newport News and Suffolk, the duties are somewhat shared. Aaron Kelly, 10 on your side.